What is up, guys, and welcome back to the letter. So things are getting pretty crazy in the story right now, and Rose apparently has been murdered. Now, obviously, they're saying that it's potentially to do with the serial killer, but we know better. Okay, we know better. I'm just gonna blame it all on the racist guy. I forget his name, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna blame it all on him. I think it's all his fault. Okay, so we're in work. I decided to go to work because I figured I could probably get some more information about Rose if I came into work. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. Yeah, I'm guessing they've all heard. If they missed the night's report, they'll likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose will be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. But what does that mean for the mansion now? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we all know what this meeting's gonna be about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'll appreciate it more if he just shouts at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral, yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office.
Yeah, but I don't really care about the ample compensation. So basically, I've taken over Rose's workload, which... great. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway, if I want to forget. Time flies. Ooh, I got an achievement. Time flies when you do, and by the time I give notice, it's already late. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
My heart can't take it. Oh, right. Who's missing? The radio blares one recognizable name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I've got to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. So wait, who's missing? The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff, they may have a lot of agents hired under their company, but I'll remember those names anywhere. Oh my god. I don't think it's got anything to do with the letter, guys. Yeah, the letters? It can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people, Rose, the letter...
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
I don't understand. Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says. If I have proof, then maybe... I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way that I can save them. I grab all of them and stuff them into my bag. But surely they haven't all seen the letter. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... Is that a printer?
Hello? Anyone there?
Someone must have left their printer open again. Oh god! I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have to fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. Have a fit, sorry. Most of the time it's Rose who does the nagging, but the clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for the object. You know that this is a help me that's just been printed, right? I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. Doesn't take me long to find it, though. Right, guys, what do you think it says? Oh. Oh, God. I told you! The chill that makes its way up my spine is as numbing as the day in the attic. But that's different. That doesn't have the send this to 5 people on it. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here... No. Oh no, come on! No, I'm playing this late at night and this is creeping me out. A soft creak grating through the thin veil of stillness that has descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound. Familiar. So familiar now. I'm not even looking at the screen, guys. Yet my own traitorous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall! Oh, God! It's her! Standing in the only exit of the office. No! She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly, good God, the same person in the attic is what we're... Just gonna turn around. Oh my God. Oh my God, what do I do? My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, that weird clicking that follows her, and telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer. The sounds are slowly getting louder, and the only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it comes to my mouth. Someone please save me! Anyone! I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please, please don't let her hear me. What do I do? Oh God! No! Am I gonna die?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
I don't like jump scares. When the last lines of my prayer has left me, all that remains is a hush. None of her footsteps, nor those chilling sounds she makes. Only silence. Is it safe? Another second passes, and when nothing comes... You've got to be kidding me. Oh my God, I actually died. What the hell? That's creepy! Don't mess this up, Suzy. Oh my God, it gets faster. Look how much faster that gets. Did I get it this time? The seconds, minutes stretch out before me agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly, I open my eyes to take a peek. I don't dare move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg, let out a silent pleas to whoever is out there. Please, please don't let her notice. I want to live! Am I doing this again? What? What happened though? It is far too easy to get them to pay attention, enraptured. What? They hang on to my every word and follow my every move. All of it would have been stifling had I not grown used to such stares. Most are respectful, some are hostile if we are honest. And a few are downright inappropriate. After all, I am...
Hannah Wright!
I'm playing as Hannah now, what the heck? But what about Isabella? That's so strange. Of course I have to keep a benevolent smile and greet him as I greet any good friend. After all, this man can turn heads being famous in his own right.
Officer Lee! What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd have the time to attend tonight's party.
He is more Luke's friend than mine, really. And I am quite sure I only invited his wife. Ooh, bitchy. Much like I am only friends with the chief inspector because of Luke. Luke is only friends with Washel because of me. Unlike how I treated Lee, however, Luke never hid his animosity for the Lee matriarch. It was an odd sort of friendship where we would have awkward double dates. Never been on a double date, actually. I don't even recall his first name. It started with an N, I think. I might be wrong. Aside from being chief inspector of Luxbourne Police, his wife Rochelle Leanie Vance owns a general electronics company, fridges and freezers mostly.
Oh, I always have time for my favourite socialite couple. Might I say, you look positively ravishing tonight.
Isn't he the same voice actor for the guy when we got in a taxi? Do you remember when we were playing as Isabella?
I see the husband isn't with you.
No, are you trying to get in my pants? Oh, he is trying to get in my pants. Okay. Oh, great. I'm married, thank you. You know the ones. Men who are just a bit too friendly, staring too long at my assets and getting close just because my husband is not here. And to think, they had the gall to do this at my party. In my own house, if I might add. But like any high society woman worth her salt, I know how to handle it with grace and dignity.
I suppose you are looking pleasant as well. Luke's busy with work, unfortunately. Rochelle isn't here?
A shame. I do hope he isn't causing you much trouble. That husband of yours can be a bit daft sometimes, acting like he's still some young bachelor.
I'm sorry, what is it you are implying?
The wife sends her regards and her apologies, but something came up with a doctor and she needed to attend to it. You know her, being pregnant and all.
Oh, so you have a pregnant wife when you're coming on to me. You sleazeball. We make small talk. Rather, I'm forced to do so, as he would not leave my side after finding his place there. Much to my chagrin, I've been extricated from the few who flock in hopes of flattering, for I can tolerate them far better than Lee. He's nice enough, though. Ha! She's the brains behind the two. Yeah, he looks a bit weird, doesn't he? I don't trust him. So surely Hannah knows about Rose passing away, getting killed, basically. I expect the topic of business to die out quickly, which would be understandable enough due to the confidential nature of his work. Oh, I was wrong, oh.
So, wearing civvies, I steal and drive off with one of the police mobiles, right? In the mirror, I see the new tank chasing on foot and screaming about theft. The look on his face was priceless when I parked it in the garage.
Oh my. You made him chase you all the way home for a prank. What did Rochelle have to say about that?
That's a guy thing, though. Guys don't grow up. It's not a diss, it's just the way it is. God, 20 years, that's crazy. A lifetime if you compare it to my marriage of 7 years with Luke. I, on the other hand, well, Luke is no Lee. I should be happy about that, I suppose. Although he is a racist. Yeah, he does have his moments.
Hey, the wife pulled my ear and gave me a good talking to, though. Besides, we live in a flat a block away, so it wasn't much of a grand chase.
Weren't you living in a house near the countryside?
Moved for work, you know. Or you probably don't.
No, I didn't.
No, I don't. But a flat in downtown? I suppose if that's what you like.
Oh, it's horrid. Hate that tiny place, no matter how convenient it can be for work. 55 square yards are not enough when you need to get away from the wife. I wouldn't mind a place away from the city. Even started looking at the ads. I spied an interesting lot, actually. Heard it was finally put up for sale. Or that something mansion, you know the one with all the ghost stories.
Oh, yes, darling, the one that I just bought. I know what he is talking about. There are really only a few urban legends around here. It's...
The Ermagood mansion?
Ah, that's the one. Worthy of a king it is. I'd buy it myself, but Rochelle would only gripe if I brought it up to her. Not to mention all the expenses a place like that will be a real fixer-upper. You also have to find someone willing to work there with how superstitious people can be.
If it becomes a problem, just hire someone to do an exorcism.
Actually, I do know of someone who could be up to the task.
But why would Hannah not just say that she was gonna
You
buy
remember the
it?
Ludgates party at their Christchurch summer residence?
Of course. It was an excellent soiree. Everything was so classy, too. Such good taste.
Oh, that place was a pigsty until they hired out this interior designer and they turned it into a bloody palace. She worked for the Exodus for their apartment in Soho too, and they recommended her when we were looking up pieces for our beach house in Porto Colom. I think I have a business card right at... No, I must have left it in my other jacket. Anyway, she's called, what's her name? Marianne, I believe, yes. But truly, if anyone were to get that place in McCullough, well, they'd be the envy and the talk of the town.
Well, I mean, now that you mention it...
Well, if you put it that way, I might just snatch it up for myself. This place was starting to feel a bit small lately anyway.
So wait a minute. What was the date on this with Hannah? Hold on. Am I after? I'm trying to see where we are in the journal. Wait, let me click off this. Okay, so now I can choose between the two, but I'm playing as Hannah now. Well, that's so cool, so I get to play as everybody. But I wanted to see if we've gone back to the start. So there's a new timeline. Let's go to Hannah. No, it's all to do with Isabella. Okay, I just wanted to see. Yeah, 3-story penthouse might not fit the definition of small for some people. Maybe a lot of people. But it isn't big enough to have grand parties in. As it is, I only invited about 30 people to this one, and it already feels cramped in here. It certainly would be nice if I didn't have a ride, an elevator up and down several floors before I can get anywhere as well. Oh, posh people. All Luke's words, not mine. Besides, I've been looking for a good anniversary gift. So this must be before. Luke might like this one. Where is he anyway? Wait a minute, right. October 21st. Right, okay, so we've gone back in time. So this is before absolutely everything. So I wonder if everyone's timeline is gonna go up to that same point where Isabella's is just now. Interesting. Luke is dressed to the nines as he usually is, and he looks ready for whatever the day will throw. Wow. He has a butler. A ginger butler, by the way. Totally normal. What is confusing me is the fact that he is on his way out of the penthouse, considering we won't have anywhere to go until much later.
Where are you going?
I am to attend the Triad Autumn tasting. I do believe I informed you of this 2 weeks ago.
Yes. And might I remind you that I had stricken that off your schedule? Because 1, the doctor told you to stop consuming so much alcohol. And 2, I informed you a few days ago about the open house we are going to attend in its place. I've even found this marvelous interior designer, Mary Ann McCullough.
It's a 3.5-hour drive to Cardiff. I don't have time for this.
Oh, you got your fist up again.
This is like that little party you threw all over again. You don't inform me of it, and you expect me to stay and be a gracious host when I have business elsewhere. You know how I operate, Hannah. Unless this was penciled in, I am sticking to my schedule.
If I may intrude, the madam is correct. Your physician did insist you moderate your drinking, unless you wish to incur acute pancreatitis. And you did have this open house penciled in last Wednesday morning.
Bullocks, I don't remember doing so.
I don't like him at all.
Well, you did. While very hungover, in fact.
Oh. He did. Moaned about me being too loud, but gave in after some pushing. Perhaps that was a bit too cruel and manipulative of me, but...
Whose side are you on?
Come on, Luke. You promised we'd do whatever I want this weekend.
Gordon Bennett, fine. I am giving this house tour of yours a chance. But if it proves to be a waste of time, I am going to Cardiff, and you are going to take a cab home.
This guy is mean.
Are we clear?
Yes, Dad. Oh my god. It's just a bit of husband and wife tit for tat, isn't it? All couples have their arguments. Yeah, but I wouldn't be spoken to like that by no guy. Sorry. Once the honeymoon phase is over, as they seem to call it, reality sets in that you and your partner might not always see eye to eye. Perhaps it has been the years. 7 of them is nothing to scoff at.
I just cannot bloody believe I agreed to this. I was really looking forward to the Triad tasting.
Though sometimes I think it's something a bit more than just simple disagreements, and I have to stop myself from wondering where we went wrong.
There's always the Triad Christmas tasting in Manchester next month, and that'll only be an 1.5-hour drive.
Have I been neglectful? Have I offended? Have I acted shamefully?
Yes, but Cardiff.
Certainly. Any problem can be discussed. As long as he doesn't turn me away.
Well, there goes my good mood. Are you happy now, Hannah?
Ooh, he's really manipulative. No, sorry. I'm gonna defend myself.
Yes, I am very happy, Luke. Because for once in a very long time, we are doing what I want. I'm ecstatic. Understood? And this would be perfect if you stop acting like a child who needs their nappy changed. We will be leaving after lunch for the Ermengarde mansion. You are going to park your rear in the car and keep mum. And you are going to behave during the tour.
Needless to say, Luke looks a bit shocked at my outburst. He opened and closed his mouth a few times, struggling to reply before he crosses his arms to look like, well, a moping child.
Any more rules for this little excursion of yours, Your Highness?
No wine.
No wine? Unacceptable! I am already not allowed to the tasting, and you would deprive me of that simple pleasure?
Yeah.
If I see you take one sip today, I will put the stocks under lock and key. Do you understand me?
Don't forget the bottles he keeps in his dresser.
Ah.
Whose side are you on?
How many times in one day can you ask that?
As many times as I need you, traitor.
Okay, definitely learning a lot more about Luke just now. This is really cool because I didn't realize that I was gonna get to experience things from other people's perspective. So yeah, I'm really excited to see and to learn a lot more about Hannah. Actually, seeing the way Luke talks to Hannah, it makes me like Hannah more because I wasn't too keen on her character initially. So this is getting good. But unfortunately, guys, that's all I got time for in this episode of The Letter. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!